2022. Worldwide, various events are held to demonstrate support for environmental protection. First celebrated in 1970, Earth Day events are now held in more than 193 countries around the globe. The theme for 2017's Earth Day is Environmental and Climate Literacy. Today's seminar will not only put light on the relevant research in the field, but will also educate us about the global environment, because education is the key to advocacy, and advocacy is the key to change. And this change is the thing that our Mother Earth needs the most right now.
I just wanna show you the true light. Let me up and make.
We know Pakistan is a vulnerable country. It's number 8, number 7. We should try not to make it number 6. We have to revert it back. We know we have depleted our resources. That's what we have to give to our next generation.
If we have the 64% of the population, it means we can do anything. If we are at the 6th, and then we are at the top 10 on the climate race, it's the time of sorrow, and it's we can change that.
Actually, nothing is possible without the teamwork. So, in terms of the collaboration, I think we need to have the sustainable approach in our developmental process, or in our economic reforms and our other activities. Like if we are going to plan any project, especially developmental projects, we need to have the collaborative effort for using the different tools for management of the environment, and then to mitigate the impacts which can cause the climate change because of that project. If we are talking about any project in the transport sector particularly, we have a lot of the emissions from the vehicles. So in that scenario, we need to work together with the transport research centers, with the implementers, and with the project developers and the planners to look into these possibilities. What are the side effects or impacts of these aspects being included into that project? So collectively it's possible, otherwise we cannot mitigate the climatic impacts in isolation.
How do you see Paris Agreement, and how do you see opinion of certain leaders on the Paris Agreement that believe that in one way or the other they are going to withdraw from the agreement?
No, I don't think so. I think the Paris Agreement is really the first, global binding deal regarding climate change. And it's the first step in the good direction. Of course, it's not perfect, but I think everyone now have realized the urgency of the situation. And all the countries, even the ones who didn't ratify the Kyoto Protocol, they are in, So this time I think things are serious and we are all on board.
Pakistan is in the top 10 when it comes to the risk factors of climate change. How do you see this condition of Pakistan, and how we can get rid of certain issues that we are facing in climate change?
Well, basically we have a problem because the trans-border pollution is coming from the west and from the east. And the rivers which flow through Pakistan, they originate elsewhere, and they bring a lot of pollution with them, and we have to deal with that. And the only way we can do it is by going to doing a collective effort with our neighboring countries so that this thing can stop.
Do we have any such collaborations?
At the moment, very sadly, no. But it is up to us to make some efforts, and it is our right to demand that this sort of pollution should stop.
We have with us Mr. Kassar, who was a panelist over here and spoke very well on climate change. What do you think? Is it enough to have such seminars when decision makers are not well aware of the situation?
Thank you for giving an opportunity to talk on the Vision TV. Organizing a seminar actually gave the idea how we can combat these challenges. We are on the top. We are in the top list of climate change risk. Like we are on the 6th of the list.